just spent 1 CP to basically kill a Hormagan. Hello everyone, it's Bernard here.
And Peter.
From the Almost Painted channel. And today we will be playing Leagues of Votann versus
Tyranids.
And I'm playing Leagues of Votann today, and I'm bringing the Greater Thurian League, led by Uthar the Destined himself. While what's your fleet, Peter?
I'm fielding Kraken, Hive Fleet, led by the mighty Swarmlord.
Okay, so hopefully there will be a matchup between them to see who's the more OP fighter. Kraken is the speedy one, right? The fast
Yes,
one.
exactly.
Oh.
Because usually I would use Leviathan, Hive Fleet, but against your army, my
Adaptation.
Hive Fleet adaptation doesn't give me much boost. So
Yes.
I decided that I just want some more speed.
Yes, I think that's a good choice, and also if we brought the Leviathan, it would be basically like Dark Angels. Obviously a little more powerful, but you know, let's play something different, something more interesting. So let's see how Tyranids will work, especially as you brought also the Zoanthropes, so there will be some Psychics.
Yes, so I have 3 Psychers, because I have Swarmlord, Neurothrope, and a unit of 5 Zoanthropes.
Oh, that's spicy.
So there is a lot of Psychic.
I, for comparison, have no Psychic at all. I don't even have any Psychic Denial, so that will be a gap for Votann and chance for you to
Yes.
shine.
And I think that Leagues of Votann are prone to mortal wounds.
Yes, I think that as well.
So I think that this time you will have a much harder time
Yes,
than
definitely
playing
last.
against Deathwing.
Yes, but also it so happens that Leagues of Votann's Magna Rail rifles are a great counter against Zoanthropes because they bypass the invulnerable save, and the minimum damage is 4,
Yes.
which is exactly the
Yes,
characteristic
exactly.
of the Zoanthropes. So we will see how it goes.
So basically, who goes first wins the game.
Basically, yes, especially at the smaller points, but if you...
It's always like that in Warhammer 40k, but this time even harder.
Yes, so at least it should be a fast game for you guys to enjoy. Also, if you want a bigger game, then subscribe, give this video a like, and come see us the next time. Hopefully we will expand. The Leagues of Votann are waiting for reinforcements, and the Tyranids are waiting for being painted. They are almost painted.
But today I'm fielding all of painted models.
Yes, exactly. Today the armies are painted. Obviously, to honor the channel's name, I have one single Kraken warrior who is almost painted. He's based, but I'm keeping him for some painting tutorial. So that's again for you guys. Okay, and today we are playing Incursion mission. So let's talk about the mission.
So today we are playing the Deliverance mission from Warzone Nephilim mission pack. Talking about primary objectives, we have taken hold.
Yes.
And also, let me see, secure landing sites. So it's another primary objectives. And basically, in the third battle round, the defender will randomly choose one of the objectives in no man's land.
To be erased.
Yes, and it will be erased at the start of the 4th turn. And again in the 4th turn, this time attacker will randomly choose the other 2 that are left. And at the start of the 5th round...
Yes, there will be only 3 objectives on the marker,
Yes,
on the board.
On the board.
Only one of them will be in no man's land, and those objectives in the no man's land starting from turn 3 will be worth additional points.
Yes, so in 3rd battle round, the objectives in middle ground are worth 2 points, 2 extra points. In 4th, they go up to 3, but they are only 2. And in the final round, when there is only one objective, it is worth 4 points.
Okay.
So, you know, another interesting mechanic.
Twist, yes. So there is a twist. Fast Tyranids will definitely have some chance in this, unless I kill them first. And okay, so...
and maybe let's talk quickly about our secondaries, because we have already picked them up. So today I'm going with behind enemy lines. warp ritual, and assassinations.
Okay.
So all of my secondary objectives are just from these regular ones,
Yes.
and not Tyrannid specific.
Yes. On the opposite, I took 2 from the Leagues of Votann, and if you've watched the previous bat rep against the Deathwing, I pick exactly the same. So I have lay claim, and I should remember about it, so we will need to add some objective markers soon. So the lay claim, the ancestors are watching, and raise the banners high. Those have some, utility, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Obviously, the army lists are in the description below, but to quickly summarize, Peter mentioned you have Swarmlord, the Zoanthropes, and Neurothrope. What else?
So for the troops choice, I pick up a unit of 10 Hormagaunts. Usually I would go with the warriors, because they are just better, but I had too few points to field them, so I decided to use Hormagaunts, and they suit well my idea for these games where I want to be as fast as possible.
Yeah, and they should work quite nicely against Votann when they have much, singular wounds, so the strong weapons wouldn't do as much harm to them.
Yes. And the last unit is the Parasite of Mortrex. So another quick unit.
Yes, quickly painted recently, so if you're interested, watch the fast short to see how it was made to life. Okay, so that's your whole army. Is it 750 points on the nose?
Exactly.
Damn it. I have under 750 points, but they are Leagues of Votann, so I hope that they are OP anyway. I have basically the same that last game, which is the content of an army starter set. Army is led by Uthar the Destined. Then I have the Einer Champion, and Uthar has the Warlord traits for him, while the Einer Champion I bought a Relic for him, the Exactor Hammer, to finally see how good it is. I also have 2 units of Hurricane Warriors. One have the Ion Blasters, and the second one has the regular bolters. I bought every single upgrade possible, which is the medic guy, which is the scanner and the comms, so they have some nifty tricks. And also each unit has a Magna Range Rifle, because obviously they have. I could probably fit another special weapon, but I wanted to keep them simple. And one Tain has a Mass Gauntlet, I believe, and the other one has a Magma or Plasma Axe. So that's it. And I also have 3 Hurricane Pioneers. They have the comms to always have reroll once while 24 inches from the cowl. They also have the Searchlight, so they can add another Judgment token, which will be quite handy sometimes. And also they have the heavy weapon, the Hylas Rotary Cannon. And that's basically my whole army. Let's see how it goes.
Yes, and one last thing. Today we are using a terrain from Kill Team Octarius. We have recently bought, like last week.
Yes. So
and I think we can announce that also Kill Team content is coming.
yes.
Because now we have Kill Team Octarius, the fresh Into the Dark, and also this week is coming
Shadow Vaults.
Yes.
And I'm very excited about Shadow Vaults because they are bringing Kasrkin. So yeah, definitely stick for that. There should be at least one Kill Team game in a week because they are faster, they are more dynamic.
Yes.
I hope you guys like it or even love it. And
so if you are interested, please subscribe.
exactly, and give this video a like, because we were honestly staying all night to paint this terrain for this game and for the future games, so I hope you appreciate it. And the like is free for you and really help us. It's really appreciated to see you guys liking our content. Okay, so we can finally start the game. Now the roll-off to see who's the attacker and who's the defender.
Yes.
Okay, so I get to choose. I'm the defender and I will start deploying. Okay, so these are lay claim objectives. So now the roll-off to see who goes first.
Who wins the game? 5, not bad.
Oh, so this time you have the first round. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so let's start. So, as it is the start of the first battle round, we get an additional command point, so we both have now 2. And also it's time for me to pick up a Synaptic Imperative.
Yes.
And I think... I think I will go with the Neurothrope one. So monsters get 4+ invulnerable saves and other unit get 5+.
Okay.
And also I have to choose a unit,
A core unit
for the abilities of the Swarmlord. So basically...
Yes. I have pre-game move. So
okay.
I always forget about the pre-game move. But basically... I mean, the psychic powers range is ridiculous now. So I think that I need to flank you a little. Okay?
Okay, so firstly, the domination of the Hive Mind gives one core unit a reroll of hits. So I think I will go with the Hormagaunts, because the only other unit I can use it for is the Neurothropes.
Yeah, it would be rather wasted.
And also I have Hive Commander ability, which give obsec, or double it. This thing I will use for the Neurothropes.
Okay.
So this is how I go. And also I have Warp Siphon from Neurothrope, which gives an additional d6 for psychic tests. And I think I will use it on... So I will go with the Neurothrope itself. Okay, so this was my command phase. And by the way, now that we are starting the movement, I will already spend 1 command point on the Hormagaunts. I will use Bounding Advance Stratagem. I don't have to throw an advance roll, and it's flat 6 inches. And also I can charge in a turn that I advanced.
That's powerful.
So now I just move 16 inches. I'm also advancing with Neurothropes. And because I am Kraken, I don't roll d6, but it's d3 plus 3.
Just like my Magna Rails damage.
Okay, so that is 5 extra inches. So 11 inches of movement. The Swarmlord is also advancing. Again 5 inches, so a total of 14. The same with the Neurothrope.
Oh, the big
Yes, 12 inches. Here. I'm deciding whether I want to go 100% aggressive this turn, but I think I have to. I'm also advancing with Parasite. Oh. So 22 inches.
So you're not charging with him?
I will try, because I have
The onslaught.
the onslaught psychic power.
Okay.
To just check
If you're
whether I am in synaptic range. So I am. Okay, so this was my movement. I have no shooting. But before the shooting, there is the psychic phase.
Now that's the scary one.
Yes.
I will basically only remove models this turn. No denies, no protection. Fun times. But it's quick. That's what it is.
Yes.
And actually, I kind of wish that the Votann will lose this game, so I can show the world that, hey, they are not that broken army to play against, they are actually quite fun. But I will try my best to win, obviously, and I will eradicate the Tyranids. So I hope Jupiter whiffs.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm
Double ones across the board. Perils, perils, perils.
So let's start with the Swarmlord. Firstly, I cast the Onslaught on the Parasite.
Perils.
I think that it's not enough because I need 6.
So
it is very crucial for me.
And it's your last CP.
Yes.
Which means that when you peril the next time, you can't do anything about it. I called it, guys. By the way, I mean, it's a little inside joke, but usually I just do the Jedi mind trick and the dice fail my opponents, so that was prime example of it.
So basically he just says what the result he wants.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, Peter. I'm sorry you guys, because that would be amazing charge. And
okay, so I get D3 mortal wounds.
Yes. Just one.
Just one, okay. So he's down to 12. Yes.
Which is exactly 2 Magna Rail shots, by the way.
Okay. I'm a bit devastated.
So basically, if you didn't already give like for Peter as an emotional support for playing against me, because
yes,
I'm the black cat bringing bad luck. Sorry.
But now it's time for the second psychic power. I checked that I see these Hearthkin warriors.
Yes.
Through this ruin.
Okay.
So I'm casting Smite. So let's see. Okay.
That's respectable.
I didn't fail.
D3 death dwarfs. Okay, so Peter just killed 3 of my dwarfs and I can do nothing about it. So I'll just remove those 3.
And I'm not so much concerned with longer charge, because as a Kraken Hive feed, I can reroll all of my charges.
Oh, okay, so you don't need the CP for that.
Let's do the psychic for the Neurothropes. And of course, I'm using Smite. I have +5 to cast.
Yes, and +3 mortal wounds.
Exactly. So let's see. Okay, so it's Super Smite.
So it's D6 plus 3 dead dwarfs.
So let's see. So only 6.
Only 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And now let's go with the last Psyker. So the Neurothrope. I will start with the Catalyst. I will try to cast it on Zoanthropes, because I want to protect them from Magna Ray rifles. Because it's the only way to
give them any protection.
Yes. So I only need normally I need 6, but because it's a Neurothrope, I have +1 to cast. And also I have 3 dices from Warp Siphon, so it should be easy.
It is.
Yes.
Okay, so the Zoanthropes have now 5+ Feel No Pain. I mean, it would be hilarious if all my army in my first turn would be 2 characters and 3 bikes.
Yes.
But there is such a risk.
Okay, so let's see. So I'm casting Smite on this unit. Ooh! Well, another poor roll.
At least it's not perils, because you can discard 1 die.
Okay.
Dice.
So it's 4 so it's not enough.
No, because it's the
And I
second
have no rerolls.
Exactly. But still, it was quite punishing psychic phase.
Yes.
If the charges succeed, I would start with a big disadvantage, which is good against Votann because, well, you need to handle them hard and fast.
Yes, but I have to say that if this psychic phase would go well,
Yes, I would have basically what I said, 2 characters and 3
Yes.
bugs, because one unit would be completely wiped and the other would be tied.
so I failed the onslaught, psychic
Yes.
power, so I cannot charge with him,
Yes.
which is a complete bummer. So the only charge I can make is D1 with Hormagaunts.
Yes.
So let's see, and I'm charging
Okay.
Hearthkin Warriors
So-
on the ground.
Because I am so low on bodies already, I will overwatch with them.
That I equipped my Neurothrope
Hmm?
with a Warlord trait. I think it's one step ahead, and every time you use a stratagem,
Yes, you
on
can.
a 5+ I can regain 1 command point. Which
Okay.
I don't, and I still have 0.
I have 6 shots with the regular Ion Blasters and 1 shot with my Rail Rifle. Okay, so I'll start with the regular weapons, and I'm hitting on 6s obviously, which isn't great. And no ones either. Like that's a big bummer. And now the Magna Rail Rifle, I hope to hit with it. No, I will reroll it with the Greater Thurian League. Okay, and now I will simply use Uthar's ability to change it to natural 6. Which means I hit with at least 1 weapon. And if I roll 6 to hit, I can obliterate half of the unit and do the most amazing and cinematic thing to do. Probably I won't. That's a wound, which means that one of them is dead.
Okay.
I just spent 1 CP to basically kill a Hormagan.
Okay, I made it. I don't have to worry so much about placing them because I have 2.5 inches of engagement once I'm in fight, so they all will be in ranged fight.
Yes, but now I will do a heroic intervention, or
Oh,
maybe even
okay.
2 of them, because here just behind the wall there's my killy character. First of all, Uthar. Yes, he's in. Also my super killy champion will also pop through the wall. He's less than an inch, so he'll just have a fantastic time.
But at least I can start the fight.
Yes.
So unfortunately I have no command points to trigger any other abilities
Mhm.
from stratagems.
So
So
we'll need to hope for the weight of attacks, and the Swarmlord gave them the reroll to hits, which will
Yes.
be very useful because they can't reroll the wound.
yes, so I have 9 guys. Every one of them has 3 attacks.
Yes. And you're attacking this unit wholly, or do you
Yes.
try to wound Uthar?
No, I'm going all into your warriors. But I can reroll it, as you said.
Yes, you reroll everything. And you're strength 3, I believe.
Yes,
So 5.
not that bad. Maybe not amazing. 6 wounds,
Hmm?
AP -1.
So it's 80-0 because I have the void armor.
Yes.
So, for us. But I actually rolled quite poorly and I lost 4 dwarves. No, I lost 3 because the medic
The
saved
medic, yes.
the saved first guy. So the medic saved 1, and 3 of them are dead unless I decide to reroll, but I don't think they're that necessary. Although I lost already 3 and that would be over half of the unit, and then I would need to check the morale. I need to see what's their leadership. their leadership 8, which means that with 6 lost I need to roll 1 or 2. Yeah. I will just lose 3 dwarves.
Now it's time for my Hormagaunts to die. Basically.
Basically, yes. So I have 4, they pile in. I will just use Uthar, honestly. He's hitting on 2s. Okay, he hit with everything, no 6s though. So he now wounding on, I believe his strength by 6. Okay.
So 2+?
Yes, I will check. Oh, and he has the Thurian reroll.
Of course.
So I will definitely reroll. Never mind. So you have 4 saves from Uthar.
So at least I chose well my Synaptic imperative. Oh.
Okay.
I basically lost 4 guys.
Now my Einherjar champion through the wall. He punches with his Exactor hammer. So he's bringing them with the whole building down.
Okay, let's see.
If I roll a single 6, that would basically clear the unit. Okay, so they just got 3 plus D3 mortal wounds. So 4 of them are already dead. I will reroll 1 hit from the Thurian. And I clear the unit. It's 6 plus 2d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So it's 8 mortal wounds at least. So that's the Einherjar champion. That's a good game. Okay, so I hold the line. However, I only killed you an 80 point unit and now I need to pass 2 important morale checks, which may be quite painful. I will also move Uthar and my other unit to have some advantage here from this whole situation.
It's a pity I will lose in your turn the Parasite.
Maybe not, maybe I'll just ignore him and kill everything else.
Because the plan was to charge with him these guys on the ruin.
So clear 2 units. So you see, that's the small games, especially with such armies, that it can change drastically from tabling your opponent to getting 2 bad rolls, and that's the smaller game. But it's exciting at least, and we can do it fast, so we can do more games for you, so you should appreciate it anyway. Okay, so now is morale phase.
Yes.
This unit of dwarves needs 1 or 2 to pass it. And they
of course.
It's heroic morale, guys. And the second one will roll 2. Oh no, sorry, it's another one. So I passed morale heroically.
How can you play against a guy that is throwing exactly what he wants?
I wanted 2 on the second roll to show my power, and I failed. So I'm clear of all charges, okay? It's now my turn. Did you score some points now?
Almost.
Almost?
Because I would score behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
If I thought that I have to place him not on this middle line.
Because
but inside, yes. So I don't get points for this.
But this game is for fun, guys.
Yes.
We are having fun. I hope Peter's having fun.
I also didn't start my warp ritual.
Okay.
And assassination is waiting.
Oh yeah. Okay. And the objectives, if any, will be at the next. He's 3 inches within?
He is.
Okay. So Swarmlord would hold you this objective. So if it's my turn, we obviously get a command point. Oh, that's wrong turn. So I have 2 command points, Peter has 1, and now it's time to put judgment tokens. Now, if you killed 1 unit wholly, you will gain a judgment token. Funny enough, at the end of your turn, if a model is within 3 inches of an objective, he gains a judgment token for...
Yes, so the Swarmlord gets 1.
For playing the game, which is only fair. And you didn't do any actions, I believe, so there's nothing of that sort. Now, Uthar the Destined, who is also High Cow, can do 2 judgment tokens at his command phase. So he will bump Swarmlords to 2. And he will put the first one of the Neuroparasite of Mortrex.
Okay.
Now I will use 1 CP, so you can try to steal it from me.
Okay, let's see.
Not yet. I'm using Uprising Glare to make the Parasite of Mortrex
Up to 2
up
judgment
to 2.
tokens.
And in terms of rerolls from Uthar, I think I will give it to my Einer champion and do the most cheesy thing and charge Swarmlord with a super powerful hammer, because you have only 1 CP,
Yes.
which means you won't be able to interrupt, which means I will have a chance to end this game in this turn, the grudging style. So I'm giving the full rerolls to the champion. Okay, I kept my Magna Rails, so this may be very risky, but I won't use my CP for the medic reanimation, so he won't be able to interrupt me with Swarmlord. This is risky, but it's also, you know, I mean, reducing my risk, but also giving Peter a chance to table me if I whiff this turn.
Yes.
So now the movement phase.
But I am afraid that this turn will be devastating for me, because I didn't clear enough models. At least there shouldn't be any Hearthkin warriors
Yeah.
after my first turn. So now I think this game will be punishing for me.
Oh, you have no idea what I have planned now. Okay, so those guys will just basically hold the objective. I'll do a quick shuffling to hide my medic, so maybe he will just hide himself from the psychic powers while his colleagues die. I should just charge straight on. Hop, hop, and hop. This may be the stupidest thing to do, but this game is really fast and fun.
Yes.
And it's on holy painted terrain with holy painted armies. I don't know about you guys, but we tend to often focus on the gameplay instead of the hobby side. So now when we are trying to make armies nice looking for you, for the YouTube channel, we have the motivation to paint them. And
Yeah.
it's so rewarding to
And
play with painted armies.
We have a huge backlog of unpainted.
Yes, guys, seriously, it's better to have a poorly painted model than not painted at all. So just start it,
Yes.
contrasts are great.
Yes, and now with contrast, it's so easy to paint fast.
It's not paid advertisement. GW
Yes.
doesn't sponsor us. We wish they did. But the contrast paints really changed a lot for us.
Yes.
Like the fact that you can paint them so fast. And fun fact, I don't know if in the Hormagan, some of them were painted with contrast and some of them were painted
Yes.
classic method. And you couldn't, I think, distinguish them on the camera, while it was 10 times faster with contrast.
Yes.
Obviously, you can also add highlights later with dry brush or something, but guys, just start painting, don't worry about the results. We will post some tutorials, not for a golden demon, you know,
Yes.
parade ready, but to just inspire you to paint more. So, yeah. So, now it's the shooting phase, because I don't have psychic phase, and this is the important one. I think that the Magna Ray rifles, they have to target the zoanthropes because they are made against them.
Yes.
So basically,
I'm happy that at least I have feel no pain.
so the whole squad will simply ignore Swarmlord and shoot the zoanthropes. They have 3 ion blasters, they will start with those. They are hitting on freeze, rerolling once from Uthar. Okay, so they scored 3 hits on the zoanthropes. They don't have any judgment token, so I now need to wound you. It's strength 5, I believe they have toughness 5.
Toughness 5, yes.
Which is ridiculous for an open brain creature, but fine. So I'm wounding you on force. Okay, and now the Magna Ray rifle. I hit you, and I'm wounding you. Yes, it's strength 9. So on freeze. Okay, but I have a reroll from being Greater Thurian League, and I obviously kept it for the most awesome weapon. So look at me rolling 6 now. If it won't be a 6, I'm totally...
I hope
clear
for
next.
another one. No.
It's a 5. I'm innocent, I don't, weight my dice. So it's a wound, invulnerable saves are ignored. The damage is...
Yes, let's see.
Only 4. So you can
I have
actually
a chance to save. I just need only one 5+, and the one Zoanthrope is still alive. Oh, so
Okay.
only 2 wounds.
Okay, I don't like it.
Let's mark it.
Now Uthar will shoot this guy. Now you can't reroll hits against him, right?
Yes, and also you have -1 to hit.
Okay,
I
so
will
you know
double
what?
check it.
If I have -1 to hit and I can't reroll, I will just target the Zoanthropes anyway. Although I need to kill him.
Yes, basically the Shadow Hunter rule is the same as the Relic, Chameleonic Mutation. So it gives -1 to hit, and also these hits cannot be rerolled.
Okay, I added the Judgment tokens wrong way. I should focus them on the Swarmlord, because I wanted to kill one in the shooting phase and one in the fight phase to score in different phases. But I won't kill Swarmlord in shooting, and also I don't think I will kill him, but I will try. So Uthar is rolling 3 dices. Even though you have -1, unmodified 6s will be mortal wounds. So it's a mortal wound, it's a hit, and unrerollable 1.
Yes.
So you get a mortal wound, you get 1 to save, which is only damage 1, and that's basically it. You can save the one.
And what AP is it?
And AP 0.
My save is 4+.
Yes, and it's auto wound because of the Judgment tokens.
Yes. So 4+. Okay, I'm fine. So only 1 wound.
Yes, 1 mortal wound.
So
You have
5
5
wounds left. Yes.
I will use the bikers, and I will split their shooting. I will use high last rotary cannon against him. I will use the Magna Coil autocannons because they are damage 2 against them. And then I will use shotguns against Swarmlord to make him one of my targets. So I'm using the high last rotary cannon here, which is 9 shots. Unrerollable on 4. So maybe I should add something extra. I will add both those shotguns, and only this one will target him. So there will be 4 extra shots. Okay, so 9 high last rotary cannon, force without rerolls. Ooh, I only hit you twice. It is strength 6 or 7, I believe, so on freeze. Okay, double. Although I think that those hits, if they were on 4 up, they were already wounded.
Yes.
AP -2. I think you have 5 up anyway.
Yes, he has 5+, invulnerable from
Okay.
Synaptic Imperative. So let's see.
Okay, so it's another one. He has 4 left.
Yes.
Now I'm using 2 shotguns. Hitting on force, and hits are successful wounds. Okay, so that's only 1 wound, damage 1.
And what AP?
-1.
So now it doesn't matter because I have save 4+, so it goes down to 5+.
Okay, so
So
you have 3 wounds.
Have that.
And now to finish this unit shooting, I'm putting 1 shotgun against the Swarmlord. Okay, I double wounded you. AP -1, which means save 3 up.
Yeah,
Yes, 1. Okay, you're fine, but it was only to use...
You used command point?
Yes.
Okay, so 5 up. Yeah, finally! I have 2 and you have 0.
Yes, but your Swarmlord also gained 3rd Judgment token, and he will be a food to my Anger champion. And also I'm finishing with the bolt autocannons against your Zoanthropes. I'm hitting you on 3 ups, rerolling once. Okay, I'm rerolling once. Okay, everything but 1 hit. What's your toughness? 5?
Yes, 5.
So with strength 7 I'm wounding on freeze. So I think I will use my Greater Thurian League's reroll now. Nothing. Now I'm wounding you on freeze. Okay, so that's 4 wounds, damage is 2. You only have your invulnerable save anyway, so AP doesn't matter for you. 1 failed, it's a dead Zoanthrope.
But I have still a 5+ after that.
Yes, that's unfortunate.
So 4+?
Yes. Okay.
So half of them.
So you need 2 at a time.
Now, yes, so I have to check for the first guy. So he is dead. And the second one. Okay, so he has 3 wounds remaining.
Okay. I will now shoot with my Einer champion against your Parasite of Mortrax. That's 4 unrerollable shots. Hitting you on freeze, 4 ups will basically wound you. Okay, so I wound you 3 times, AP minus 1.
So 5+.
Oh, 2 wounds remaining. Okay, those 2 bolters. I need to score 2 more wounds. Okay, so those two guys will use their bolters against him. Okay. And Magna Rail Rifle has to go against the brain. If he survives, I will just charge him with whatever. So let's start with the bolters. Here, 4 shots, hitting you on force, no rerolls, but 4 ups are auto wounds. Okay, so that's 1 wound, and I already know that he will survive. It's AP minus 1, so 5 up.
5 up.
Okay, so he has just 1 wound remaining. Magna Rail Rifle against your brains. Okay, I hit you. If I roll a 6 now, it's splash damage. So I'm hoping for 6. It's not enough to wound you, so I need to use my reroll.
Of course!
So it's 3 plus D3 damage. So this one, I mean, you have feel no pain, so it can change. Okay, so it's 6 damage across the board, so we can roll everything at once, because it carries over anyway.
Yes. And I get only 1. So if this wounded one takes 3 wounds.
Yes, and 2 goes to another one.
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe
the tides are turning, but maybe this will be 4k in 40 minutes. Always look on the bright side. Okay. Yeah. Speaking of shooting, that's all. Now the charge phase. And I'm charging the most important charge roll ever with my Einer champion against your Swarmlord, and I have no rerolls. If I fail this, the initiative goes back to you, basically.
So you are in 5 inches, so you need 4. You have no rerolls. So
it's big pressure.
Let's see.
Okay, he's in, guys. That's the Einer champion versus the big bag. I just need to clear this threat. But I don't know if I want to charge it with anything. Okay, Uthar.
If you charge me, I will try to infest you with parasites.
Yeah, exactly. So Uthar will charge him to do some ancestral killing. Okay, it's definitely in. And those bikers will charge head on your Zoanthropes. They aren't deadly in melee, but neither are you. So I hope to finish another one to give me some chance. It's 7, so it's...
They always like to complain that you can overwatch with shooting weapons, but you cannot overwatch with psychic.
No mind...
And I think it would be very cool.
No mind bullets today. So... Okay, I'll just pile in. Now, I need to simply start the fight phase with my champion versus your Swarmlord. Now, he only has 4 hits, but he's rerolling absolutely everything. And I also did a trick, which is absolutely best cheese, the smelliest cheese you can actually imagine in the Greater Thurian League, which is he's 9 inches away from Uthar. And because of Uthar's Warlord trait, his range of Ancestral Fortune is extended by 3 inches to 9 inches exactly, which means that I can, after the rolls, replace one dice with a natural 6. So you will get 3 plus D3 mortal wounds. And I hope to roll, some more. So, hitting you on basically 2s, but okay. I reroll everything, fishing for juicy 6s.
Nothing.
These 2 are auto wounds. And I replace 1 2 up with a 6.
Okay.
So these are mortal wounds from Uthar. And now I need to wound you. Strength of his Exactor, I believe, is 10 or something, so I'm wounding you on 3 ups. I forgot about mortal wounds in the charge. I will do it in a quick second.
Okay.
Because it's super funny to have a, angry dwarf.
We also have a horned kitten.
Something like that. Okay, mass driver accelerators. Each time this model ends a charge move, select one enemy unit within engagement range. Roll d6. If the result is unmodified 6 or if it equals or beats the highest toughness, it won't happen. So on the 6 you get d3 mortal wounds. Obviously I will roll 6. No. So that was just a final trivia. So yeah, I need to roll 3 up to wound you.
Okay.
And I wounded you.
So it's a normal wound.
It's a normal wound. The Exactor works on the hit roll, but I will just triple check it. Unmodified hit roll of 6, yes. So
Okay.
it's d3 plus 3 mortal wounds. Now the first one is discarded because of your blood parry.
Yes, so I only have to save 2.
Yes.
And
On your
what-
invulnerable save it's AP minus 3 or something.
Okay, so 4 plus.
Okay.
So 1 goes through.
The question remains, do you reroll it?
And I will get up to 6 mortal wounds from this 1 dice. And from this I can get...
The same, but in regular damage.
Okay. So I have to calculate whether I want to reroll it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I think I won't, because with 2 command points, if I die I can use the Frenzy stratagem to
It's
fight
one.
back.
It's 1 CP or not?
It's 2.
So you can't reroll.
Yes, so I have to choose whether I want to
Okay.
reroll or use the Frenzy.
If you risk the reroll, you can still fail the reroll
Yes,
and be left with nothing.
yes.
And I can still don't kill you because
You have to roll...
double 5s basically.
Yes. If I don't reroll it,
Mm-hmm.
you have 2 very strong attacks
Yes.
that will take like between 8 to 12 of my
Mhm.
wounds. So even if I'm still alive,
Hmm.
I will be crippled. So I think I have to react actively and
Okay.
try to reroll it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Peter, but I hope you fail.
Don't talk anything.
Okay, I did it, guys. Now all I need to do, I will roll them together. One is regular damage, one are mortal wounds, but he'd have no protection
At
against.
least I can explode once you kill me.
Yes.
My final revenge.
Okay.
Okay, so let's count it.
Okay. So yeah, my angry dwarf just smashed you with a hammer. Now,
So let's see if I
Let's see
explode. No, of
but
course.
actually I understand Peter's decision to reroll it anyway, because the truth is you wouldn't kill either champion, because Swarmlord has a lot of attacks but damage only 3.
Yes.
I reduce it greatly by 1 and I have -1 to wound, no rerolls to wound, high invulnerable save.
And if I survived, for example, in next battle round, I could pick up Hive Tyrant Synaptic Imperative to fall back and charge another unit, because I
would be
would
cool.
like to get away from your champion.
Yeah, that would make sense. Also, in general, we are playing with the Swarmlord today because we have him painted,
Yes.
but the more optimal choice is the regular Hive Tyrant, who is being worked on. Can we say it's worked on?
Yes.
So, sorry again, guys. I have...
But you know, the Swarmlord is fun to play, at least.
So now you know...
And now I have spent 1 command point, so I have only 1 left, and I even cannot interrupt
Yes.
you.
I actually spent the CP risking that you will have to, because I thought if I start with Swarmlord, it's not any value for you to interrupt anyway, because Uthar is ridiculously tanky,
Yes.
and he'll now just kill your parasite. Okay, so I can't reroll those, but you just got 3 mortal wounds, so you're dead.
Oh, okay. Exactly.
Sorry guys, again. And Uthar will simply move towards him here. So I will collect those as my ancestors are watching, but I only killed in fight phase, so it's 3 points. And now the Zoanthropes versus my Hurricane Bikers, Pioneers. So I have actually 4, 7, 10 attacks. I'm hitting you on 3 rerolling ones. There are still, I believe, 24 inches from my obviously they have power relay, so they will simply use their feats. Probably 2. They will use everything they can. So 3 ups, rerolling ones. Okay, now I don't have auto hits. Your toughness 5, right? So yes. I will reroll this because I have higher chance of succeeding with the Greater Thurian League. Okay. Now I'm wounding you on 5s, I believe. That's a good roll. Okay, so that's 6 invulnerable saves.
Okay, so 4 up.
It's damage 1. Okay. I think...
So I lost 3 wounds, so this one is dead.
Yes. Oh,
and
so I actually...
also this one has 3 wounds.
That's juicy. I didn't expect this to be that good,
yes.
But that was it.
So now I can fight back?
Yes, I will just...
I have to check the stats of Zoanthropes, because you don't fight with them very often.
Okay.
So let me strike back.
Yes. And speaking of striking back, we'll probably do a revenge match somewhere soon.
Yes.
So if you are displeased with the Tyranids losing, feel free to feedback, give some ideas for improving the list, and we will try to have another go. Okay. Zoanthropes against my bikes.
Exactly. So they are 2, and each of them has 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
They need 5+2 to hit. Oh, not bad. And I have strike 5, so I think 4 wound.
No reroll. Okay,
not bad.
Let's do. I guess it's AP0.
Yes.
Or do they have dedicated weapon?
If no, they don't
have. It would be just over.
They just want to smash you with their brains.
Yeah. Not the tiny little...
Yeah.
2 saves on 4-ups, because the Hurricane Bikers have actually poor save. So 2 4-ups. Okay. It was lucky.
So that's it.
That's how it usually goes. I'm sorry again. Now to conclude my turn, which is first turn by the way, so I didn't even score the primary. I got 3 points for Ancestors Are Watching. And I totally didn't. You didn't put any banners.
Yes.
Like I had to shoot back, and it was devastating. So it was a good choice. By the way, Peter has 2 units. If you're worried, he's left with only 1 because there's also Neurothrope.
This one.
But that was quite punishing. So I'm sorry again. It's 3 points for Leagues of Votann.
You can write 0 for Tyranids.
Okay, so that was turn 1. So as you see, it's not as bad. We are playing the point game, so yes. It's actually closer than it may seem. Okay, so now it's your turn.
At the start of the battle round, we get 1 command point. When it comes to Synaptic imperatives, I can choose the Zoanthrope or Neurothrope 1. Sorry, I used the Zoanthrope in the first turn, so I have to go with Neurothrope.
Okay.
And it suits me quite well, because it's +1 to cast and deny, and also 5+ against mortal wounds.
Okay.
In the command phase, the Neurothrope once again gives himself another D6 from Warp Siphon. And now it's time to move. I think I will move him a bit away from the bikers, from the pioneers. So the closest unit is the champion. Of course, because of Smite.
Do you have any ability to move? Because if you fall back, you can't smite. You
Yes.
can while in fight, so there's that.
Yeah, I think I have to stay in fight and hope for some super smite. Okay, so maybe let's finish it quick because it's coming to an end. So now it's time for psychic phase.
Yes.
And I will start with the Zoanthropes. So of course I'm casting Smite on the Pioneers.
Yep.
So I have +1 to cast from the Imperative.
And +1 for another Zoanthrope.
Yes, but I have to check because I think I get +1 for every. So I have +2.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous rule.
Yeah. The Zoanthropes are absolutely fantastic.
Add 1 to the psychic test for each model in this unit.
So he already has +2.
+3.
He has +1.
Yes, so +3.
So
So 8 plus is super smite. And I also get +2 to mortal wounds. Okay, but firstly I have to cast it. So let's see. I'm hoping for 8 plus. And of course, not enough. Maybe I should reroll.
And how many CP you have? 1?
2.
Oh.
Because now with regular smite I can do up to 5 mortal wounds. And
It's not even...
as you see, I'm losing by now. Quite.
Go with a bang.
Yes.
Let's have some fun.
Yes. It's the only thing left for me. Have a little bit of fun. So 8 plus. Yeah!
High five. Okay.
So now D6 plus 2. 5.
That's
But
the thing.
it was worth a try.
Yeah, I was happy that it worked. Okay, so 5. So you basically kill one guy, and I will kill the searchlight guy because I won't need stratagem anymore.
So it was 3 mortal wounds.
And 2 more will go. I will put the wounds on the high last rotary cannon.
Okay, so he has 2 left because he has 4.
Yes.
Neurothrope. He uses 3 dices.
And he has +2.
Yes.
So that's something. So he needs 9 now.
Not enough, and I don't have a reroll, but it's still different mortal wounds. 1.
I'm sorry, my inner champion has 5. But you have also the
Neuroparasite? No.
It
The
doesn't
Psychic Scream had the Swarmlord.
Okay.
So now I'm left with the Neuroparasite, which isn't good for these units. So you know I will cast the Catalyst. So let's go with the Neurothrope. Yeah, I think that no matter what I do, I am tabled at the end of battle round 2. But let's see the Catalyst.
Okay. So he has 5 up.
Yes.
And he has -1 to hit.
Yes.
And
And
no
you cannot
rerolls.
reroll.
That's huge. So now what? Do you charge with somebody?
I need only 6 inches and I have Kraken rerolls.
Yeah.
So let's do this. 6 plus with ease.
And you can use this to even go, further
Yeah.
from here. So there's...
Oh, and by the way, I forget to check at the start of my turn how many objectives did I have, but I think I had 0.
Yeah, I think
So
that only the Swarmlord control one.
Yes,
kind of
and
killed him.
yeah. So I had 0
Sorry.
for taken hold.
Okay. So we
So now we start with
are the Neurothrope.
Neurothrope because he has charged. Once again, I have to check his stats. Oh, so also he has also 2 attacks, like a regular.
2.
2.
2.
2.
Not even 3, 4.
No. Okay, so he has only 2 attacks.
Yeah.
He hits on 5 plus,
Okay, that's
1 hit. And now with strength 5, I need 4 up. Okay,
It's a
so
wound.
one hit wound.
Okay, it's a 4-up, so I can fail it, but I can't die. Oh, sorry. But you get away from the champion and closer to the objective. So now my unit.
Could you heroic? Do a heroic intervention to my Zoanthrope?
I think yes, it's simply in your charge phase.
Yes.
Okay, you want me to?
Yes, I want to finish it quickly.
Okay, so I will now use my Einer champion. So basically hitting you on 2s, but I hope for 6s. I reroll everything because I still have reroll everything from Uthar. From his high call ability. I hit you twice and I don't know if I moved him correctly, but I believe I'm still within 9 inches easily. So I'll just replace one die with 6. So you got 3 plus D3 mortal wounds.
Okay, which I
Yes,
can
you
save on a 5 plus.
Yes, and now I need to wound you twice. Because you don't have judgment tokens, interestingly. And I wound you only one time. Because they are toughness 5, I have strength 10.
Okay.
You need to pass one invulnerable save.
So 4 plus, which I do.
Which is great. You only get 3 plus
D3.
3 plus 1. So 4 mortal wounds to save on 5 up.
5 up.
Okay.
So 3. It's perfectly this one.
Yeah. But in a whole Tyranid army, they have charging monsters and warriors all around. The Zoanthropes are really strong, you know, psychic battery. Here they are a little more exposed.
Yes, because once we started fighting,
Yeah,
they are really easy for you to just obliterate. Now it's time for my fighting.
Your zone.
Yes, one lonely Zoanthrope. So I'm aiming at the Pioneer. So I need 5 up. 1 lucky hit and now 4 plus.
Oh, it's marks for death. And he get another wound, but
So he's down to 1.
because he had a gunner at the beginning, he had 4 wounds, so he's still alive. So that's your turn. 7 attacks with Hurricane Pioneers. Zoanthrope, obviously.
And you know, I try to help you as much as I can. Because as you see, Bernard is not playing well today.
Rerolling once, I hit with everything. I'm wounding you on 5 up. Okay, and I will reroll a single die with the Greater Thurian League. Okay, I got a full house.
By the way, you shouldn't split them.
Okay, so everything hits, so it's actually
Yes.
nice. So he had 3 attacks, so 3 go to the Neurothrope and 5 go here. Okay, so 1 slipped through and now feel no pain 5 up. And I wounded him.
Yeah.
And now
So it's
the
like
Zoanthropes.
5 wounds left.
He only has 4 4-ups. And he can't do anything after failing them.
Oh,
He's alive!
yes, with 1 wound left.
Okay, and Tyranids are obviously fearless.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I can ask you, how many points did you score? I know you didn't do the psychic ritual, but I don't blame you, I wouldn't either. And you had behind enemy lines.
You know, I'm on my way to assassination. It's getting closer and closer.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I still have 0 victory points.
But I'm glad we are recording this battle because now you guys see that it's recorded on camera, it's not cheating. Peter is often rolling the same dices. It's just, you know, if you don't have luck in love, you have luck with the dice.
Yeah, I don't have any one of those.
It's my turn,
Yeah,
so I get another CP.
and I have 2 now.
And now I'll basically just finish what I've started.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2
So I
CPs.
think you don't have to do much. Maybe let's count how many objectives do you have.
I have 3 actually.
Yeah.
I have 2
And it's more than me.
and these are objective secured also, so I get a full house, so it's 12.
15.
Oh, I wanted to. That's an ugly 5. Okay. So now what I will do is raise the banners high on both those places. I think I will then just go with Uthar.
I maybe will mark the objectives with dices.
And I will spend a CP on those for well-ordered retreat. The fight and shoot, which means that you can steal my CP, because I just spent one. And it means I can also shoot with them.
Okay, so 5 up?
No, this time. And because I left the fight, and because I have, well, kinda clear line of sight, I'll just move him on the other. And at the end...
So you are going for a cinematic ending?
Yes, I forgot that in the command phase I also gave 2 judgment tokens.
Yeah, of course.
So he gets 1, and he gets 1. Now in the shooting, 1 Magna Rail rifle into his head.
And by the way, didn't I get another one for holding the objective?
That's possible here. Okay. I just rolled a 6 to hit, which even with 1 CP, 1 judgment token translate to auto wound. So I wounded him, so luckily you put feel no pain on him, because now he gets 3 plus d3 damage. And it's
Of course, 6. So he has 5 wounds. So I can fail it. Which I do.
Okay, so I plot the big brain and I get extra 2 victory points for killing a judgmented model in shooting phase, and now in the fight phase we start with you. You can try to wound my Einer champion. I will charge with Uthar maybe. Right.
Do whatever you like.
Or now let's keep it to the champion. So you give me 2 hits against me.
Okay.
Let's make it official.
So 5 plus. Nothing.
Okay. Now I have 4 hits. And Uthar at the beginning obviously gave him the champion steal the rerolls to keep it happening. Nothing. And 6s. Nothing. I wound you twice. No, I auto wound you once, and I need to wound you 3 times, which I do. So you just got 4 saves.
And I have 1 wound left.
Oh,
So 4 up. And
okay.
it's over.
So,
And by the way, do you see it?
yes, for your information, as a trivia fact, you just got 4, 5, 11, plus 12, 23 damage.
Yeah, really?
Something like this.
Oh yeah.
That was squib.
Okay.
But,
So thanks.
sorry Peter again, but for your information, we actually played this game earlier, but we had camera problems and we couldn't record it. Some of them were stupid mistakes, mostly on my part. But in that game, Peter actually was closer to winning.
Yeah.
But we need an official
Even though
rematch.
you started the game.
Yes, I started the game, so that's why we were so happy that this time Peter started to see how it goes. But I think that's also, this is kind of trap for Tyranids, because yeah, they have very strong attack. Yes, psychic phase.
Psychic, and if I want to use my psychic, I go
Very
closer
close
to you.
Yeah.
And you are very dangerous.
Yes, my 2
in
characters
fighting,
are very key.
and also Magna Ray rifles are perfect weapon for killing Zoanthropes.
Exactly. Which means I love Leagues of Votann, because for the past year I was just always bad-mouthing the Zoanthropes, because I play Grey Knights also, and they're like ridiculously, they are better Psychers than the Grey Knights. It's
I
personal
think
grudge.
my mistake was that I went too aggressive.
Yeah, a little.
I could focus more on holding objectives,
Yeah, maybe.
not just going for the charge.
Hmm?
So
Yes, because the Zoanthropes were quite secured in the first because you had the catalyst.
Yes.
The Magna Ray rifles, they weren't as lethal as in our previous game when I simply picked up a Zoanthrope, one shot, one dead. This time, thanks to the Feel No Pain, they were much better, and I had to put more shooting against them. That's why I couldn't finish the Parasite of Mortrix, for example. If Parasite wasn't here where I could charge him with anything, but it was more protected, if the Zoanthropes like move to the flank and maybe control that objective and focus on completely erasing one unit, that maybe... Because you see, in a smaller game, when I have lag in few key instances, it's completely changed. Like the morale, we probably just brushed over it, but it probably was a turning point for me, because otherwise I would lose one and had to roll, and 1, 2, it's another, like, basically 1/3 of my other dwarves would probably run away as well. So I would have to, you know, choose whether I leave the Magna Ray rifle guy, or the Tame, or the Apothecary to later bring something back. And yeah, rolling 2 heroic morals was very cinematic and lucky.
By the way, also my Swarmlord in today's games he didn't do like anything because he failed onslaught psychic power, which was very crucial for me.
Yes, I think that he's definitely the opposite of MVP this time.
And of course he died. So
yeah,
easily.
And he didn't have any shooting, so he couldn't support. Because when you make a fly run, for example, he's faster, he still has the same psychic powers, he has great shooting and still isn't useless in combat. So yeah, that's why we will bring the fly run back.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do the same with Dante, because we have actually fly run and he's being painted, almost painted, very close, but he has the old loadout that's no longer supported, which is obviously Twin Daka fly run. And
I decided to keep it for
memory purpose. Nostalgia reasons.
Yes, it was a nostalgic.
But I think that for your viewing pleasure, you will accept a single proxy, and we will just have a normal game when, you know, the Tyranids can be themselves. But also I need to change the Votann. Sometimes I love the dwarves, I want to expand them, but tell us guys what army you want to see in the next patch up. And again, if you're watching still, if you reach this point, please consider subscribing. You will support us tremendously. We don't want your money yet, but a free thumbs up is really goes miles for us. It's really appreciated, guys. And obviously, let's talk in the comments. We will always respond. We will always read your comments.
Yes, point if we made any mistakes.
Exactly. Point those mistakes, because, you know, even if when you're watching a video, a Batrep, you always think, oh, they're making easy mistakes. But when you play it and when you need to remember about all those cameras, by the way, I hope you enjoyed the overhead shot because it was tricky to put. So anyway, you probably had easier time to catching all those mistakes.
Yes.
And yeah, tell us what you want to see next, what to improve, what you enjoyed. And see you guys in the next one.
Thanks for watching. See ya.